Hello, anyone that may be watching. The chickens are out here. We're harvesting peaches and corn. Look at this. This is 100% organically grown in our own compost here in our backyard. So I'm out here doing this over here so I can get the birds any that's bad. But look at that. Hey, it's Bob. Hey, Bob, how are we? The peach tree, I believe, is 4 years old. So we cut the branch off that had broke. This is the first year we've gotten a ton of peaches. We got more than we know what to do with. We're freezing them and preserving them. All the chickens ran away. So I'm over here. I guess I'll put the camera over here, even though I put chicken time. We're over here harvesting the corn.
I think that's the prettiest corn I've ever harvested.
I think so too. We just did all the peaches.
Huh?
Oh, I said we just harvested all the peaches. And then we got green beans and grapes to do here. Let's see. Look at that though. So this is our second round on harvesting corn.
It wasn't quite ready the first time.
No, some of we don't, because I don't use insecticides or sprays or anything. Some of them will get little worms, or we just break that part off and it goes to the chickens. And the point of this live stream was the chickens were all out here enjoying those, but they decided to run off as soon as I went live. So. Ready? I'm gonna dive back in. Look at all these peaches. So we have freezers full already. This is our second round on peaches too. A lot of good ones. There's some bad ones too. I'm coming, sorry. I'm trying to put the camera in the shade. Everyone's doing great. Hope you guys are all doing good. Mr. Landfill and Bob's in here, and yeah, we've been getting a lot of fruit this year. Yeah, I'm feeding some of them. So we'll have a third. Yeah. This one's got some real chicken stuff. We might actually be about at our limit. There's still a bunch that are small, and so we're going to leave them and let them keep going. For what we're going to get. But this is just a small little plot of corn, a little backyard plot, and we got quite a bit. If we could get more if we could do that. Oh, the chickens ran away. Just one tree. I was told we needed 2 as well, and so last year we only got like 8 or 9 peaches, and I thought that was why. But I don't know. Maybe someone in the neighborhood has one.
What?
Talking. He was asking that he thought we needed 2 peach trees, and I said I thought so too. We wanted a couple, but we ended up getting probably 300 peaches in this tree.
The one that it came from is by itself too in the front yard of that house.
That's true, yeah, where it came from. So this tree came from my parents. Had it in their front yard, and they gave us some peaches years back. And I ate the peach and threw the pit in the ground, and it sprouted up into this peach tree. I moved the tree around the yard a couple times, and it looks kind of funny now because I cut the one big limb off. I'm going to try and replant that, but it broke under the weight, and so I did cut that limb off. So it looks kind of funny. To me, it looks like Sideshow Bob. I don't know. But yeah, just one tree. And so we're after here where I think we're going to, are we doing grapes or green beans next?
I already did green beans.
You already did the green beans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are those at? Did you take them inside?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to show the green bean tower. Maybe I'll go over there and show that. Oops, sorry, I keep spinning around. I know, I'm sorry. I'll come work hard and I'll let everyone just watch in a minute. But I'm going to show this. Look at all my electric berries. So let's go in here. First of all, look down there, all those red, those are scorpion peppers. And then the ghost peppers, they're all turning red. And right next to those, I have habaneros. And those are starting to turn red. And then the serranos, the daddles. This is my bean tower. So all inside and around is bush beans. We did those all throughout there. Let's see if I can back up so you can. And then, oops, pole beans going up the top. And so we get lots of beans. There we go. We also have volunteer beans. They kind of go wherever they can trellis, but a whole bunch on that tower. My wife's harvesting. And this is the snake gourd tower. So those back in there. It is humid and hot. All right, let's go back and I better get to working. Let's see. Oh, most peach growers top it. Yeah, I noticed that, and they grow it more like a bush. So I did read that. I wanted this one taller because it provides some block from our door to the commercial properties behind us. So I did want it to get tall. My idea was to get it about that height because of the wires and then start topping it from there if I need. I really didn't like losing this side, but that's okay. I'm learning a whole lot about, we're learning a lot about growing the peach trees, and hopefully when we get more room we can have 4 or 5 of them maybe. Okay, is there any more we need to get? And all of our tea products are doing great. We're harvesting those and drying them for our teas. There's a helicopter up there. But we did those separate in pots so I can control them, and they're all organic too. No pesticides, nothing in for our tea stuff. But there's other ones around the place and then in the greenhouse. This is just back here. I got peppermint there. We got the sweet mint here. This is some parsley just for us. And then one of the lavender plants is here. Our chives, which we're letting bloom. A lot of things we're letting go to seed this year because we want to get these seeds now that we've established some of these plants. There's one of my avocado trees, and then the second one's over there sprouting up. We planned on growing a lot of these little peach trees. I'm sorry. I gotta set you guys down. No rhubarb, I want rhubarb. I wish. Hello, Josh345, good to see you. We don't have rhubarb. We have a ton of plants. We have a plethora of things.
I don't think I've ever even tasted rhubarb.
Oh my goodness. We got to do rhubarb. I love it. All right, well, that's one for next year. Okay. And then this is another snake gourd down here. It's going crazy. Yeah, go ahead. We'll peel these. And anyone new in here, I guess? I labeled this chicken time because all the chickens were out getting the scraps, but they decided it's too hot, I guess. We're here in New Mexico, and it's very hot.
So the ones that have kind of, they didn't pollinate completely.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut these off and either just can them like off the cob,
You
or
can use a vegetable fuck.
I might try and make tortillas.
Oh, that's a good idea. So we do it all organically and stuff. But when you see things like this, the corn was ready. It's not too immature. It's just these didn't get pollinated. So each piece of corn.
This one didn't get pollinated.
No.
Oh, one side did.
One side did. So each piece of corn has these tassels, and that's attached to each kernel. And each one of these needs to grab some of the pollen off those stalks that stick up high. When you do small plots like this, so the way corn grows is it really relies on kind of a big field of it, really. And that blows like a cloud of pollen around that pollinates all those little strands. When you do a small area like this, it's best to do it condensed like we have. That way it does that somewhat, but it also does rely on us hand pollinating a lot. And so we do run into that. Hey, yeah, there, fly. What are you getting? Oh, the scissors?
There's a snake board right there.
Snake board? Ooh, we're gonna grab it. Who's that plant? Okay, so that's all these, right? I'm gonna go set this inside. And then we'll move on to grape.
Oh. Get it.
You can get them small, they're better. This is one of our small Cucuza plants or snake gourds. We're from, oh hey, sorry, I'm only kind of looking at it. From New Mexico. Where are you from? Rhubarb is very highly, is a high, after my first kidney stone. Oh, okay.
Can it handle high heat? Or high heat?
Yeah, I know you can do it here. It would need to be in one of the shadier areas, probably in the back. Alright, I'm gonna take this inside, alright? Little flies don't get it. Be right back. Yeah, we have our tiny little, just under a quarter-acre urban plot in New Mexico. So we're doing our urban homestead. Our goal here is to learn as much as we can, put things into practice, as well as preserving and doing stuff at the same time.
On to the grape?
Mr. Landfill's from Michigan, yes. Are we? Yeah, we can move on to the grapes now.
And I want to try and save some of these.
Yeah, for the chive. And then there's lemongrass in a loofah.
Oh, I get to make salsa.
Whew,
but
it's
I
hot.
tons of cilantro.
Yes,
So
we do. And I need to pick up doggy stuff. All right, let's go ahead and head back here to the Concord grapes. And we will get those.
You want these ones?
Yeah, I'll use those. That's fine. Thanks. And let's see. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of water real quick. I'm gonna set everyone here in the chicken coop in the shade. In the chicken aviary. This camera is so zoomed in. Okay. Why was what? The peach tree?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just put that one in here. Did I cut off that piece?
There's a snake board.
I was trying to get this to sit. It just wants to fall over. I was gonna go get some water. Okay, there we go. I'll be right back and then I'll help you.
Could you get me one, please? Solo, out of the chicken area.
Now the chickens are out there doing their thing. I put the camera in here and they all run off over there. They don't want to be on the camera. The chickens do not want to be on the live today. They all run off and I put it somewhere. Okay, so these are, I'm going to try and put this in the shade. Whew. Just a sec. Here's your water. See, that's how you know it's the chicken area. Okay, Solo, get out of there. Let's see how far I can set this back. So the grapes run along this wall. We will start harvesting those now. As soon as I can get this camera to stand. It's very uneven ground. In the sun still. Oh well. There we go.
Have you harvested grapes with me last year?
Yep.
I thought I did it last year by myself.
As much as you did.
You know which ones to get? So you want to have like a film on them? See? And they want a dark color, and I did a testing, but you want the seeds to not be green. So
So these are good?
Yep.
So she says when I pick the grapes, I want to make sure they kind of have this dusty, waxy coat. Oop, it's not focusing. And then when I squish them, you want the seeds to not be green. And it's not focusing at all because it's trying to focus on you and you. Yep, brown seeds. So this is a good one.
but don't let the dog get them because dogs can't have grapes.
Chicken's going nuts.
Spiders love to live here. There's a whole bunch of like
Spiders.
egg sac right there and a bunch of them. So make sure
The
that
spiders love these grapes. So we'll put all these grapes in the bins and then we'll soak them. And we just have so many spiders come out. But one thing with doing the homesteading stuff is the bugs don't really bother us quite as much no more. All right, let me
So
see.
like
Ooh,
this
look at
one-
that one.
like this one, there's a big egg sac in.
It's a
in
big.
here.
Let's take a look. There's a big egg sac.
See that? That's an egg sac for spider.
Oh yeah, down in there. Yep, there's lots of them.
So what happens though is when I submerge them, they kind of hatch themselves, and they all go
Oh,
running away. Because I'm not.
like the grape
intending
plant goes
to-
all the way up and over.
I'm not intending to kill spiders. I want to let them run away and come back into the garden and yard, and
Yeah, they
I
keep
just-
away other bugs.
so I do try and make it so that they have opportunity to run away. Solo! Oh, go on. Go. You can do it. Go. It's preferred you can't do that over my head.
So these aren't ready yet?
Well, you can test them. I think we needed to cut these back.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
All right.
having
So is that too green? All the chickens are over there now. Chickens don't want to be on camera.
Aha. Got them.
these ones that kind of got burnt or something. I don't know, so I'm gonna give those to the bird.
Well, okay. The dogs aren't supposed to have them, so. I don't feel like we had as many this year as last year.
Yeah. I think last year we definitely had more.
But we kind of had too many, so that's.
We had way too many last year. I think it's because I let the plant grow the other 20 feet or whatever down here this year. Whereas last year I cut it off, some more energy was going into the right at that time.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Okay, there's a lot I'm leaving on here too. Yeah, probably need another week or two as well.
I think if we cut it back, it might do it
Nice
good.
farming, thank you very much. Well used space, thank you. We try and use it all. Try and get it all. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all watch the chickens for just a minute, 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'll come back and grab the camera. They're getting drunk on these peaches. Overheat in the New Mexico sun here, much like I look like I am. So I'm gonna get some water, let my phone cool down, and if you're still watching anyone, I'll be back on tomorrow.